What the heck was that?
There's plenty more where that came from that you probably won't recognize either, Mr. Paycheck.
Verno, nothing from the boy. I mean, what with me chasing you around the country for a year, I ain't really had a chance to explain to young Shawnee there well, you know, the dirtiness of life.
I'm so proud of you, Chet.
Thanks, Vernon. And I think I'm doing a good job, too, because Mr. Feeney, the principal, he wants to see me in his office first thing in the morning. Hey, kind of like father, like son, huh, Sean? What's the matter, boy?
Dad, are you okay with this job? I mean, doesn't bother you to be cleaning up after other people?
Well, it ain't exactly pearl diving in Portugal, but, well, it has this amazing benefits package.
What benefits are there to being a janitor?
Well, for one thing, after being on the road a year away from my son, what better benefit than a job that lets me be near him?
Oh, Topanga, I love you.
I love you, and I love Eric.
What?
Oh, this beautiful wedding he arranged, this beautiful room, makes up for everything bad he's ever done to us.
I love you.
I love you.
Police!
You're kidding.
Roll away from the young lady and put your hands where I can see them. Now! Kill me!
Why are you guys doing this?
Are you Mr. and Mrs. Harold Peterman?
No!
That's why. Come on, let's go.
Oh, no! This is my wedding day. Can't you come back in 2 minutes? Please! Help! Eric! Help! Or! How cool is this, man? We get to go on the party wagon.
Hey, now let's go, fun boy. Come on, come on.
Can I use your nightstick?
George, what's going on here?
Oh, well, we've had a wild toga party, Mr. Turner. Sorry we didn't invite you.
I heard this rumor you're retiring. What is that all about?
Yes, well, I have worked hard for many years, and this just feels like right now. You know? Oh, my God. To finally have time to garden, to read a good book, to travel, to do all the things that I love.
George, you love teaching. Come on, don't give these goons the power to change your life.
You don't garden, do you, Jonathan?
No. But I can see where that toilet paper plant would come in handy sometimes.
I'm surrounded by funny men.
I'm sorry, George.
Here in the garden, at the end of each season, you see the results of the seeds that you planted. And even in a particularly bad season, there is still growth. So, Mr. Turner, sorry. But I must admit, these days, I quite prefer the garden.
Morgan, what are you doing?
Filling out college applications.
Are you kidding? You're only in 3rd grade.
Corey said that if you can go to college, anybody can go to college.
Morgan, isn't it time to go bother somebody else?
You know, you're right. Corey, I'm in your room.
Afternoon, Mr. Matthews.
Hey, Mr. Feeney, I took your advice. Not gonna let this Boris fiasco faze me. For every rejection they sent me, I'm gonna send out 5 new applications. I mean, somebody's got to cave. Or make a clerical error.
Very good, Eric. I thought perhaps this might be of help to you.
What's this?
Read it.
A letter of recommendation for Eric Matthews? Exceptional character, enormous potential. Someone I'd bet on.
There he is, Mr. Europe.
Hey, how come you didn't tell us you're doing so much better?
I didn't do much.
Well, Mr. Feeney said your average came up a full grade.
Yeah, I guess it did.
So we thought a young man going to Europe could use one of these.
Ooh.
I know we were tough on you, sweetheart, but we knew that if you tried, you could do it.
You showed us what you're made of, kid.
Yeah, what I'm made of. You know, this is really nice, but I don't deserve this. I mean, I really don't deserve this.
What are you talking about? You worked your butt off. You should feel good about yourself.
I do. I feel good about myself and my schoolwork. I feel so good about myself and my schoolwork, I'm actually gonna go back there now. Excuse me. Good morning. Say, is that one of those delicious cups of coffee from Brew Lagoon, conveniently located in the Pembroke Student Union? Why are you talking like that? I'm not.
Once I wished I was a duck, 'cause mostly ducks have lots of luck. They swim around all day in a pool and mostly never have to go to school.
Beaver, I think that's very, very cute. Hey, Beav, you still think you'll get a prize for that?
Sure, Wally. I'm the only kid in the 3rd grade that wrote a poem.
Well, since you're not set on a name for the baby, I myself have always been partial to George.
George? George Matthews. Well, we'll throw that into the hat.
George is a fine old name of Germanic origin. It means watch out, the sheep are coming.
Watch out, the sheep are coming, Matthews. We'll think on that.
What's he doing here?
Hey, what's the problem?
Well, why don't you ask him?
Him is Mr. Feeney to you.
That's all right, Amy. It's just a matter between a teacher and his students.
I don't care what this is about, George. Don't you ever use that tone of voice with this man.
This man stabbed us in the back.
I'm sorry you feel that way. Amy, this coffee is so good, I'm taking it with me.
Mr. Feeney.
Mr. Hunter, at school, early. Well, my life's work is done. Goodbye, everyone.
No, Mr. Feeney. I'm here because... Well, you haven't talked to my dad yet, have you?
No, we have an appointment in a few minutes.
Well, if it's not too late, listen, I'd like to change my mind.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I've already started the process of searching for a replacement.
Well, you have to cancel it, okay? Because you can't just do that to a guy who's finally found a steady job. And my mom, who's been waiting all this time for him to be responsible, came to the chair and put her arm around him.
Mm-hmm.
You have to cancel it.
Okie dokie.
What, just like that?
I'm the principal, Mr. Hunter. I wield great and mysterious powers. Besides that, I was never going to fire your father in the first place.
Why not?
Because this was never about your father, Sean. This was always about you. You're the kid. You're in school. It's always about you.
Uh-oh. Don't look at that. Okay.
It's a game. They pretend not to notice. They're very good at this game. But then I pretend to not notice them not noticing. Bottom line is, nobody walks away from this. You have a rich inner life. Now, one time, wouldn't it be incredible, I mean, truly incredible, if a beautiful girl came right up to me, tapped me on the shoulder, and said, "I've had my eye on you. You are unbelievably handsome. You want to talk for a few minutes?" Is that too much of a thing to ask?
Excuse me. I've had my eye on you. Are you aware that you're unbelievably handsome?
I don't want to talk about it, okay? Yeah, well, I do. You took that out of my closet. I'm pledging Omega, all right? The dean thinks I'm in a fraternity. Let him think I'm in a real fraternity. I love him, okay? And he loves me. Eric, he doesn't love you. Oh, yeah? If he doesn't love me, how come he's coming to see me right now, then,
Eric. Hi, Shelley. Listen, Matthews, I happen to have a niece who attends the University of Hawaii in Oahu, and she has no knowledge of this Magnum Pie. What do you make of that?
Well, we have no Oahu chapter. However, we are very big on the island of Humana who.
How are you funded?
Alumni.
I want names. You.
I don't know.
You're out of school.
Famous celebrity alumni.
Well, I would love to know who.
Love to know who. Love Boat. The Love Boat's Ted Lange and Bertie Coppell, sir.
Oh, what fun! Well, I'll look forward to meeting them at your fraternity party. And as soon as you started talking, I knew you were Jack.
Didn't even have to finish the coconuts of Mom, Dad, me, and Morgan for Corey and Topanga to realize where paradise really is. Good for them. For me, paradise is the place I found the best part of being the best man. 10 more minutes, man.
Patty. Oh, boy. Suddenly I have no legs.
No, it's not what you're thinking, Miss Dirty Mind. It's research.
Research why?
Well, because one day Topanga's gonna be a mother and I'm gonna be the father or the uncle or the way I'm going the guy down the street with the binoculars, but I just want to be ready for whatever it is I'm gonna be.
Well, that's good, Cor, but mostly you learn from experience. I mean, your dad and I weren't prepared in advance, but we did the best we could, and we ended up raising 3 wonderful, well-adjusted children.
Hey, now I'm a maladjusted woman-hating loser freak.
Okay, 2.
Corinna came out with a new song, huh?
He's a loser freak, loser freak. He's a maladjusted loser freak. He's a woman-hating, maladjusted loser freak. I can't believe you're my brother. Ew. He's a loser freak, loser freak.
It's a very difficult situation here. I mean, Corinna's a very sweet girl with a great artistic spirit. It'd just be wrong to crush that.
And he doesn't like girls because he's afraid of them, afraid of them. I think he likes boys, if you know what I'm saying.
Look at that. Sean broke his date with Angela to be with 3 girls. Wait a minute. He's handcuffed. That little devil. I don't think he's enjoying it. That's his problem.
Whoa, that's an awful lot of candy for somebody who's already so sweet.
1 box is from Henry and 1 box is from Jimmy. I haven't decided which one's my boyfriend yet.
Ooh, we're raising a very fickle woman, honey.
Well, at least somebody got some candy.
Well, I was going to get you a box, but I know you're watching your weight. Ooh, gee, isn't that an interesting thing I just said? With the weight thing, and Eric said that maybe you would prefer cash. So here, I happen to have some cash.
10 dozen roses to Miss Topanga Lawrence, please. I'll call you right back.
Mr. Matthews, I need a word with you.
Oh, hey, Mr. Feeney, if it's about that letter of recommendation I've been hounding you for, thanks, but I don't really need it. After all, I am Boris-bound.
I have bad news. You're not going to Boris College because, well, actually because Boris College doesn't exist. Now, I know that's very disappointing for you to hear.
I kind of already knew.
You do?
Yeah, well, a couple of days after I got my acceptance letter, they mailed me a diploma. I mean, I'm no brain surgeon. Actually, according to Boris, I am.
Well, if you knew, Eric, why did you go on pretending?
Oh, no, Mr. Feeney. I mean, everybody's sitting around here talking about colleges, what schools they're going to, what courses they're going to be taking, and I got that acceptance letter. I felt like I was part of something. That's what it's all about, isn't it, Mr. Feeney? Letters. Got the wrong letters in my report cards. I'm getting the wrong letters now.
I must say I'm very pleased that going to college means so much to you. It's that very spirit that just may get you there.
Yeah, I hope so.
But seriously, Eric, Boris College?
Mr. Feeney, you think that's bad? You see that girl over there? She thinks she's going to some school called Duke. You gonna tell her, or should I?
Okay, what's with you? Feeney asked 20 questions and you only answered 12.
This fell out of Corey's bag at the ski lodge. I think it might be from Lauren.
Talk all night, Lauren? That girl should have a radio show. What more could she have to say?
I don't know. I haven't read it.
Yeah, right. Hey, you did a good job of sealing it back up.
No, really, I didn't read it. It wouldn't be right.
Hello, and stealing your boyfriend is?
All they did was talk.
There's a new saint in town. Saint Topanga of the Deep. Deep denial.
Okay, you say denial, I say trust.
Whoops, look at that. It opens.
No, I don't want anything to change my relationship with Corey. I don't want to read that letter. I want to burn it.
Ooh, actually, you don't have to burn it. This thing's already smoking. Give me. Oh, I don't think you should see this.
No, please, give it to me. No!
I'm trying to protect you, you short little white girl.
You're right. I don't want to read that letter.
Interested in music when I saw my first Broadway show.
Corinna, talk. Use your words. It's okay just to talk.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw Annie, and when that little girl sang The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow, I felt like she was talking to me.
Did she maybe mention that you should write something with a little more edge?
You sound just like my uncle with the record company.
Oh, you have a record deal?
Not yet. Uncle David says I don't have enough edge. He seems to think I don't have enough life experience yet.
Man, that must have really put you in a bad mood. Brought you down, put you in a dark place. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No. I mean, I just did what I always do. I put my feelings in a song. Thank you, Uncle David, for listening to my songs and only taking 2 calls. And I'll try to be more edgy, but I can't right now because I'm looking at a dandelion.
Hey, how come you guys get a couch?
I can't believe it. It's like new. I mean, it's like better than new. Are you sure this is my bike?
Check the serial number.
It's filed off.
I did that for you.
Well, wait. There seems to be a decimal problem with this bill here.
What are you saying?
I'm saying $1,500? Well, that's nutty.
Maybe you'd like to take it up with our complaint department.
I would.
What?
Hey, Mr. Turner. Didn't I tell you my Uncle Mike would do you right?
Yeah, he's doing me right now.
Because our kids would look like horses.
My turn. Here you go, bro.
Minkus, this is like 40 pages.
Since I have no siblings, I've spent many hours imagining what a younger brother Minkus would act like.
Maybe something like this.
Oh, my. Oh, this is so great. I wish Sean was here.
I think it's better that we're alone.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it?
There's nothing under these covers but me.
I have been waiting for this moment my entire life. Yay!
And only for you.
Thank you for choosing the Philadelphia Victorian for your wedding. Isn't that nice? Congratulations to the new Mr. and Mrs. Harold Peterman. Well, normally my inquisitive nature would take over at this point. However... Guys, we got a problem here. I mean, finals start in 2 days. How did this sneak up on us?
I don't know, man, because these books haven't left my side in 2 weeks.
You know, Sean, what kind of evil, sick, twisted mind would think of a final schedule like this?
Hi, gang.
Mr. Feeney, about this final schedule, it's either got to be a mistake or a joke.
And let's face it, you're not really funny.
And you're not really studying. I suggest you do.
You know, if we just buckle down and study, I'm sure we would have no problem at all.
I'll tell you when we've got no problem. It's when you get rid of Feeney.
What do you mean?
I mean, get rid of him.
Those guys give me the creeps.
Yeah, but I mean, we do have a real gripe here. I mean, too much work, not enough time. You know, gang, the only way Feeney's gonna listen to us is if we organize and show strength. Right?
Yeah!
So you're with me?
Who can tell me what's wrong with that sentence?
I can.
I know, Miss Lawrence, but you're already 10 for 10. Why don't we try Mr. Matthews?
He won't know this one.
Mr. Matthews?
She's 11 for 11.
Now, I'm not surprised that no one knows the answer to that question.
I do.
Many of you have forgotten the basics. Now, this is alarming because you'll be entering college next fall. Mr. Hunter?
Huh?
Clipping coupons?
Yep. Odor eaters. $2.49 for a dozen. And my Christmas shopping is done.
This is your senior year, your last chance, Mr. Hunter. If you don't apply yourself now, how do you expect to make it in college?
I don't.
Mr. Feeney. Listen, I'm worried about Sean. Isn't there anything you can do to help him?
I've been trying for 4 years. What more would you have me do, Mr. Matthews?